Stop wasting your money on dash cams. What the heck is up with the million different dash cam options out there on the market? And then even if you buy an expensive or highly rated camera, most of the time what you actually get is a camera that performs average at best. I've used a huge number of cameras in my various cars over many years, some lasting mere months, some proving to actually not record anything when you go to extract some footage. I've even had the internal batteries melt in the sun of the car and cause the camera to puff apart. Now, to save you watching the rest of this video, and if you just want me to cut to the chase, well, the camera to get, in terms of best pick for price and quality, is the VIOFO branded cameras. Put simply, saving you the time of researching through the sea of cameras and saving you from burning money on some camera that ends up being junk, just get a VIOFO. So if that's it, then what's the point of the rest of this video then? Well, yeah, if that's all you're here for, cool, you got what you needed, thanks for watching, go buy a VIOFO. But if you want to know some more detail on why I like the VIOFO, watch on. Comparing cameras side by side, so often I have seen the same features, the same sub-average image quality. Even big name brands in the dashcam world, Blackview or Garmin, they often struggle to outperform cheaper no-name brand cameras. This is because, for one thing, most of your cameras run the same system chip, made by the same company. Ever heard this startup sound before? The chip manufacturers effectively stole it from Sony years ago, and now it's in almost every dashcam. Something of a sign that they are all very similar underneath. And they often all run a Sony image sensor, which is actually kind of good, but again, the same thing for everyone. The problem is, it's like going to a car dealer and seeing a whole heap of different car types all in the showroom and wondering which one do I get? And yet under the bonnet, they actually all have the same engine anyway. So why the VIOFO then? Well, for one, they have sound customer support with open feedback and forums, firmware updates and bug fixes. The camera has additional camera inputs. So not only can you record the traditional forward-facing footage, you can also record toward the rear. Why would you want to do that though? Well, you can get a nice clear shot of that salesperson's face as they rear-end you because they were looking at their phone while driving. VIOFO also runs a later generation and higher spec system chip and a later generation Sony CMOS sensor than a lot of the other dashcams. Don't believe me? Well, here's some footage between this VIOFO, my old dashcam, and also a GoPro for reference. When shopping for cameras, you're hit with buzzwords like HD and night vision and wide angle and G sensor. It's like wading through an ocean of BS. And while there are a slathering of features that can exist on dashcams, GPS and parking mode are the two that I really like. GPS, for one, ensures that you can track the car's speed, but secondly, it can also ensure that the date and timestamp on the camera is current. While parking mode gives you some peace of mind from the threat of some clown denting your car in a car park while you're doing your grocery shopping. When it comes to installation, it's effectively the same regardless of what camera you get. It's not hard and you can really make some neat installs that are seamless by getting all the cables tucked in under the trim of the car. But if that's not something you're comfortable with, there are many places that will complete the installation for you. Thankfully, the setup with this VIOFO is pretty straightforward. First time boot, you get a menu to set up everything and get running quick, and then otherwise they have all the settings about right from the factory. Also, in terms of SD card, I've never had issues with the SanDisk Extreme. That's always my go-to. Just buy from a reputable retailer and you probably want at least about 128 gig. And that's it. Now you know what to get. Keep yourself safe on the road from one of those wackos who tries to use you for insurance fraud. Thanks for watching. By the way, if this sounds like some sort of VIOFO shill, it's not. I bought a few VIOFOs in the past. I just like them, and all the other cameras have always been junk.